Hi paddlers and paddlettes, welcome to another video. Glad you can find me today. So I'm taking my new Wave Tourer board out for its second voyage. The first one I didn't make any footage. I just wanted to go out, test it and just be at one with the water basically. So today I decided to do a bit of footage and I'm going to do a little review on this board. So I was advised on a few groups, I was advised not to get a wave board because they had a lot of flex in them and they're a bit flimsy. But me being me, I wanted to see for myself, so I purchased a Wave Tourer board, which on their range it was like a mid-range board. I also bought a 20 litre dry bag, so I can take all my stuff out with me and not worry about getting it wet and going through hundreds of Ziploc bags. So today I was out on the canal in Castleford, West Yorkshire, and from here I joined the River Aire and I headed upstream towards a RSPB site called St Aidan's. I don't know how far it was. I set my fitness tracker, but all it did was track my calories and my heart rate rather than the distance. So big fail, I'll have to look at that, and next time I do it I'll get the distance. But I'd say I did about 7.5 Ks all in all. So now I've just left the locks over Loch Lane and I'm now heading upstream. Here when I'm on the board, I went onto my knees for a bit in this clip because a barge passed me. I think it was the Canals and River Trust. I don't know if we're out doing surveying or if we're out looking for someone. But I always like to go to my knees when being passed by any watercrafts, just in case it creates unnecessary waves that knock me off. And as much as I like being on that water, I don't like being in that water for obvious reasons. So yeah, it was an awesome start to the day. The weather were amazing. I could feel the sun beating on me by this point. I decided to go for the spring suit for the first time this year. And boy, I'm glad I did, because it did get warm. So yeah, I'm about a quarter of the way on the paddle now. And as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, I'm passing a sunken barge. I don't know the story about that. If anybody does, please comment below and let me know. As you can see, it's probably been there a few years now. I just like going past it. It's a nice bit of history on the river. So yeah, if you do know, let me know in the comments below. As you can see, they're running me out on the river, apart from odd one or two barges. So the wildlife were out, the birds were out flying, the ducks were paddling. I was passed overhead by a few swans, but I'm not sure if I've cut that out. This was a small stop. I got out at the side of the river to catch the scenery, got the drone up and had a look around. It was a beautiful day for it. Nice clear skies and you could see for miles. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a paddle montage, guys, while I get my voice a rest. So now I'm on the paddle. I'm just about at the turning point. I just went under this bridge in the foreground, and as soon as I got under there, I turned round and went back. There are a few people on the bridge. I'll say hi to them. Sometimes it makes people's day when you're out paddling just to speak to them. They might be out clearing their head, walking down the riverbanks, and just saying hi to people, especially the elders of the community, can make the day. So yeah, so I've got about halfway up and the board held out really well. I didn't feel any flexion. I've inflated it up to 15 psi, which is the maximum inflate, and I found the board really strong. It held my weight, there was no bend in it at all, no give. I had a little wobble from time to time, a little jump up and down, and the board seemed very sturdy. Just to give you an idea, I'm about 83 kgs, average height for a male. I don't even want to say, I think about 5'10", roughly, give or take 1 or 2 inches. But yeah, the paddle that come with it is a really good paddle that adjusts to 2 meters 30. I will stand corrected, but I think it's 2 meters 30, which gave me ample paddle space. My old board, it was only a 4-inch, which did make it very buoyant when I tried standing up. Even on my knees, I used to get wet knees because my weight used to sink the board. So having this board is like a breath of fresh air, and it allows me to stand up with ease and supports my weight distribution nicely. So yeah, so I would highly recommend giving a Wave SUP board a try. They've got basic boards. I think they range at 100, starting at 120. I will stand corrected. They're basically the similar design to mine without the cargo straps on, but you get everything else such as the paddle, the bag, the board, and the bags are very good quality. They're like a hiking bag that come with it. So yeah, if you are interested in getting yourself a Wave SUP board or any merchandise from Wave SUPs, check out a link in my comments and a code to get yourself a discount on your Wave purchase. It also helps support me and support the channel. So I will link my code and the link in the description to Wave SUPs. I would highly recommend their boards. So I'm being passed here by another, I keep calling them barges, but I think they're narrowboats. Oh, this one was a bit smaller. I think this is just a boat. The guys look like they're out for a leisurely drive, and one of them was fixing the window, which were pretty cool. Further down the stream here, I cut it off, but a guy was fishing and he had got his brand new lure stuck in the trees. So I helped him by paddling up and freeing it. It was a brand new lure, £20 it cost him, and it was stuck in the tree. So made someone's day by rescuing a lure. I don't want to give myself a hero status, but it was nice to put a smile on somebody's face, and he was so grateful. So as you can see, guys, I'm heading back into the lock now, back to the launch point and the egress stage. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, give me a good thumbs up. Comment below on your favourite paddle spots, as I like to check other places out as well. And again, if you've enjoyed it, give me a like, subscribe, share the video to all your paddleboarding friends, and I'll see you again in the next adventure. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy paddling.